Offices have a few advantages over industry, the important one being they don't produce pollution. This means that we can place them wherever we want. They also employ a higher proportion of educated workers. This is good when your city has a high level of education. Mine doesn't, but it's nice to think that maybe someday it will. In the meantime, though, the citizens needed to be put back to work.
Wow.
In particular, we needed more industry. Perhaps like this chemical plant building thing, which looks really cool. Want to drink whatever funny liquid it produces.
Oh no. No. What are we gonna do with you, Martin? How? Just how?
Oh, fuck. In that time I spent doing, what I was doing, the city had managed to pass the 15,000 population milestone. Nice. Oh yeah, and I was, still on the crane. It's been a long time, guys. Can you zoom it out, please, guys? Everything in E was going perfectly. The commercial district was...
The commercial district is booming.
Oh, here we go.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when
A housing shortage was driving up prices in the area.
housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
Oh my god, yes, I get it. Do these radio announcers ever shut the fuck up?
No, Martin. We don't shut up.
No.
Martin.
Okay, that has got to be the freakiest thing
Citizens demand it,
involving
Martin.
Martin.
The citizens want food. Martin, the volcano is
No,
calling.
why are you saying this? No, this isn't right. Stop, please. Stop, please. Please stop. Go away. I like
Oh,
this.
no.
What are you doing?
Don't listen to the voices. Don't listen to the voices.
Shut up. I hit this new milestone. Build this bridge thing. Yeah. Martin. Okay, well, maybe we should try a...
Hold on a sec. I'll be back. Can you grab my glass? Okay.
What?
I apologize for that.
The funny, the funny water vehicle, the funny. So I made a port. Now the city has shipping access. Hooray! Okay, how about a train yard and some trains?
All right.
Okay, bam, trains. A stop over here, some tunnels connecting them all, this cool train bridge thing. Nice. How about a metro? Metro stations, tunnels, metro lines. The attractiveness of was truly off the charts, and in the next couple of hours of playing, the population ballooned from 15,000 to 50,000 people.
Whoa.
Once again, unlocked a swath of new high-density buildings. So to cram even more people into my more and more limited space, I zoned a bunch of high-rises. Was well on its way to city glory. But this huge influx did in fact cause a few issues. Namely, traffic. With so many people moving in all...
Yeah, Martin just pretty much remade San Francisco. And I can guarantee you, it looks like that from a distance, but up close, it's bad.
Once, car traffic coming into the city was truly huge. So to combat this, I came up with a genius idea. A wonderful, pleasant, beautiful urban highway. Currently, there's only one access point into the city, but with our wonderful new urban highway and this cool bridge, there was now two. Okay, highways are cool and all that, but what's the best way to merge a highway with another road? Gentlemen, it's time to dive into the wonderful world of interchange. So, you're an urban planner, and you've got a problem. You've got this big road going this way, and another big road going this way. How do you join them together? Well, with an interchange. There are several to choose from, and they all serve slightly different purposes. Trumpet interchange, three-way directional interchange, single-point urban interchange, cloverleaf, partial cloverleaf, diverging diamond, and everyone's favorite concrete abomination, the stack interchange.
Oh.
Some of these interchanges are made to move traffic from one highway to another, like the stack interchange, while others are made to take traffic off the highway and putting it onto a more accessible road. This is what we want for our new highway. So for this job, I chose the diamond interchange. Well, a pretty basic and honestly shit version of one, but a diamond interchange nonetheless. I repeated this basic shit design down the length of our wonderful stretch of road and ended up with this. Once that was done, it was time to build a cool bridge all the way back to the mainland and connect it up to the highway down there. This requires another interchange. Hooray! For this job, we're using a three-way directional interchange. As the title says, it's three ways, directional, and an interchange. Yeah. Anyway, with that place down, this wonderful new section of highway is open for business. And you know what that means? More expansion. More expansion, of course, meaning huge influxes of new people. In just a few hours, the city managed to go from 50,000 population all the way up to 90,000. Huge swaths of new people making their way into the city via our new highway proved very quickly that the interchanges I had designed were in fact very bad, and I should feel bad about it. Fucking idiot, fucking stupid dumbass. Not to worry though, because one of my intercity trains I had the foresight of building was doing some serious heavy lifting. A couple of them were even full, holding 800 passengers each. All 800 of which got off at one station, causing this wonderful cascade of bodies to come flooding out, filling the streets like some sort of gelatinous liquid. Beautiful. And with that, more expansion.
Then again, I think half of it's because of the early beta that Martin played. Oh, yeah, not everything was pretty much, not everything was pretty much, much looking that great, so wouldn't surprise me if that was another bug. Doesn't surprise me that was another bug Martin encountered during his playthrough.
Built more neighborhoods, and more thousands of people flocked to me. Train lines, highways, thousands of spaces for new buildings. It was only a matter of time before the population skyrocketed yet again. Yeah, except it didn't. For whatever reason, people had decided enough was enough, and they didn't want to move in anymore. What's worse is, for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why. Mousing over the citizen happiness meter revealed that citizens in my city were having a wonderful time. Lots of wealth, reliable city services, and no poo in the drinking water. Yet. This city was just good. So why then was no one moving in? During this whole time of expanding the city, I had assumed that offices are just plain better than industrial areas. You see, offices can be placed anywhere, so I'd just been placing them wherever I pleased. Typically, right next to residential, so people wouldn't have to travel far for work. Unfortunately, there's a limit. At some point, people get sick of their keyboard slapping and need manufacturing jobs. So I gave them what they wanted, and holy shit, a nice influx of tens of thousands of people. I passed over 100,000, then over 150. People were literally dying to get to my city, and predictably, the traffic was really bad. I expanded so much that I'd filled up the barrier island. I expanded down to the mainland, filling it with a huge, expansive suburbia. I built over 100 elementary schools. The population grew still. I built these cool university buildings, the Large Hadron Collider, this needle-looking thing, and the population grew still. International airport, more suburbia, nuclear energy, more industry, trams, trains, more suburbia, highways, skyscrapers, incineration plants, more suburbia, infrastructure of all shapes and sizes. The city grew, and grew, and grew.
Oh, here we go.
And here we are, fellas. 300,000 citizens. I'm pretty confident this is the largest city ever built in City Skylines 2. Now, let me ask you a question.
Oh, no. No.
300,000 people.
No.
Maybe making a lot of money.
Don't do it, Martin. Don't do it.
Plants, or perhaps producing lots of digital goods. Yes, they are good at all of those things, but they're most good at one thing in particular. They are good at pooping.
Oh, here we go.
I present to you the purpose of this city, what everything has been leading up to. I present the Pookano.
No. No. He had this plan from the start. And there's the Halo music. Fitting.
In the ensuing Poonami, the entirety of was destroyed. Only one single person remained, the Pooh Man. If you'd like to beat my record and claim even more lives, pre-order this fantastic game with my link. Goodbye.
Damn it, Martin. Alright. There is something I wanted to look into. Okay, before we do anything else, before I go and react to all of Martin's Factorio videos, there's something I've been wanting to do for a while, mainly just so, and also just so I can get back into music reactions again. I hope you guys are ready. Okay, for what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reacting to the community charity single of Music Box of Fate. From what I understand, from what I know about this Iron Mouse's friends slash community got together and actually do this, and they eventually, after they've done the song, they eventually put it on iTunes, and part of the proceeds from all the downloads that's bought through iTunes are going to be donations to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I think this wasn't a response after the whole mess with the shoujo, or as everyone likes to call it, the shit show. Kind of makes sense, though. But here we go. I've also seen Mouse's reaction to this personally. She was literally, and I mean literally, bawling her eyes out. Basically, she was saying her friends didn't have to do this, but they wanted to do it anyways. Then again, Mouse is pretty much one of the biggest driving forces for VTubing. In fact, well, needless to say, Iron Mouse is my Kamiyoshi, and the whole reason why I got into VTubing in the first place. So here we go. Let's go. Proceeds from... I'll go to the Immune. Supporting the release on Bandcamp/iTunes is the best way to... Link in the description. For Iron Mouse. Okay, I gotta admit, that's probably the first time in a long time that I actually talked like that. That fast.